Hello, hobby fans. Welcome back to your medical series. Today, we are going to talk about cloves, popularly known as pepper in our native language. Cloves. Now, we do find cloves in kitchen most of the time. It's just a normal spice that adds some flavor to our foods and is mostly used by our women. But did you know that cloves have so many health benefits? Trust me. And I found cloves when I was reading on. I wanted to know more about how to naturally deworm, like take drugs that will give you antiparasitic effects naturally without going for the normal bendazole, mebendazole, and I came by cloves. So I was like, wow, so then let me give it a shot and see. You know, the first time I took cloves, I think I took it after a heavy meal. After taking cloves, I realized mostly I do bloat a lot after some foods, like when you eat this rice and some other junk foods, and then I do bloat a lot. But after taking cloves right after my meal, I felt at ease. I was not feeling that bloating instances. That was when I realized that cloves, apart from its very good benefits of deworming, do have very good benefits when it comes to producing digestive enzymes. And they have lots of research about this, and in fact it's really helping a lot of people. Now there's a substance in clove called eugenol that does this so perfectly. So it's really advisable that if you are somebody who have digestive enzyme issues, that's the intestinal bowel issues, you bloat easily after meal, you pass a lot of gas, or you belch a lot after meal, and you get easily constipated after heavy meals, you should understand that it's either you are taking in something the body does not like, or you're having issues with the production of your digestive enzymes. So I do recommend that after eating, instead of you to jump onto stuff like chewing gums to give you flavor in your mouth, please take cloves. You can take either 1 or 2 bats of cloves. You can be nibbling on it after meal, and trust me, all those bowel issues will be resolved. Now, aside that, cloves too work magic for women who are trying to control fungal infections. Now, most women find it very difficult to control fungal infections, and it's mostly because when it comes to fungal infections, one, they are easily misdiagnosed. Emma bebree honoma, they have fungal infections and they are being treated with antibiotics. And when you do that, the normal bacteria that controls the number of Candida albicans you have in your system, which is the lactobacillus, reduces. So naturally, you grow more of the Candida albicans that will make you have heightened symptoms of fungal infections. Now, for you to control these ones, you may need natural remedies too, where cloves comes into effect. So as you are preventing yourself from taking too many antibiotics, watching your environment where you visit the washroom, your lifestyle, some clothes made of nylon producing so much heat around your groin, cloves too can be your go-to. So you can chew on some just 2 bats of cloves. Mostly do it after meal, and do that on a daily basis. You realize that your body will be able to have strong control over these Candida albicans, and with time it will be suppressed. Now there are other benefits, such as the use of clove oil for scalp, which conditions like dandruff, datinea, carpitis, those are the fungal infections around the scalp. Now there are several benefits of these ones that you can also use to apply in the hair, and then it also helps. Now there are also people who use clove. They wake up in the morning, they boil their warm water, and they put some cloves inside and some lemon, and they drink whilst it's warm. Now this helps to clear your sinuses, that areas around the nostrils where you get catarrh and you feel the headache, because most of these sinus infections are fungal infections, especially the chronic ones. So by using clove water, the warm one, you clear your sinuses and get rid of this. Now, if you are a diabetic, you can also take cloves. But one thing is that cloves can make your sugar come down quickly. So you have to speak to your doctor about it. But clove after meal will also assist your body's production of insulin, which is also one major enzyme that you need in controlling your foods that you've eaten, and your ability to also control your glucose level. Cloves will help you to produce this insulin to put your diabetes, your sugars, the random and then the fasting blood sugars in check. Now, there are several other benefits of cloves, but before we keep on, let me tell you some few instances where you can take cloves. One thing is that clove is a blood thinner. Cloves and dantem. So if you are somebody who have a bleeding issue, to say please be advised against cloves, because obama moja too bebre. And if you're a woman and you want to enjoy the benefits of cloves, please don't do it whilst you are menstruating, because say take cloves na abra woman menstruate a bit mama menses na ba too much bebre. So when you are somebody who bleed then the blood will clot. You try as much as possible to reduce the number of times you do take cloves to prevent excessive bleeding. So these are some of the instances you can be watchful when you are taking cloves. But then aside this, clove can be your best herb spice against most conditions. Last thing before we go, please do subscribe and share. When you have a toothache, people with dental cavities, people with tooth decays. For tooth decay, these conditions, you may need to see your dentist. But minor toothaches, you can nibble on or chew some clove bud, or you can get the clove tea and take. Now this one works quickly for toothache, so you can advise it to some friends. And also people with halitosis, I will highly recommend taking cloves. These ones will help you to take off all those bad foul smell from your mouth. Now there are so many health talks and free health advices that you'll be enjoying on this channel, so don't just watch and go. Please make it a point to subscribe so that when the next video comes, you don't miss it. We do this in our local dialects and also in English for everybody to enjoy. Now take care, enjoy yourself, and be good. Know that good health is priceless. Ciao.